Yo boys, what is up and welcome back to some Anime Eternal update 25. So let's see if they've added anything good. So basically Area 29, Area 29, Area 29, Area 29. I have Power of Stars Gotcha in the dungeon lobby. Okay, that's actually something new, which is nice. Power of Stars. Oh, so it can just open more. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. Power Stars Gotcha, dungeon lobby, more dungeon upgrades. Okay. 5 ranks, the packs, buff power of suffering damage, reduce pity values across all gotchas, which is great, and then codes. All right, so let's sit here and spin. I'm gonna go down to like 2-ish million. I don't want to spend too many here because obviously I still want to have some stars for, you know, turning into potions and all that stuff. But let's see if we can't get lucky and at least get like a mythic or so. Alright guys, well we got the Supreme and not too much, so we have an extra 4 stars every time we open and point to luck as well, which is pretty good. Alright, so what else is there? Basically just get to the area 29, which is pretty annoying. Yeah, that's area 29 too. So we don't have the upgrades. We don't have enough money really. I mean, like, there we go, I guess. But they have more, so we have to grind some money eventually. Yeah, rank ups, and then we have enough for this, which is nice. We don't have a damaging avatar. They haven't added a damaging avatar in a while. But they did buff that. They buffed all that stuff. Alright, cool. So what we're going to do is go to Area 28. Actually, we're going to look at the zombie booster, since we have a lot here. We're going to spin for this, see if we can't get a Supreme. We should be able to at least hit the pity. But let's go over here to our quest and see if we can't complete this. Honestly, probably not. We don't really have that much energy. I did AFK last night, and I need like 1.5 of, what do I have right now? QDR, I'm pretty sure. Right. Yeah. QDDR. I had like 1.5, or I had like 5. I needed 1.5, so I definitely wasted a lot of time, but now I only have 17, which isn't great. Probably can't get to the last area, but we will see. If not, we'll grind this really heavily and then get a bunch of energy from all this stuff, but we'll see. Let's sit here and spin, see if we can't get this Supreme really fast, though. Alright, guys, well, here we go. Nice. So, it's doing 1.4k. Alright, so let's put on all of our damage. So, damage, stats, reset everything into damage as well. There we go. So, we're able to do this one. We need to defeat Kaula now. So, these are the B tier guys. I can one-shot them, which is nice. I do, obviously, still need to level them up. If we look, the Gias leveling for this one, they're only at 85. So we have a little bit more to go, and then we can move on to the A tier guys, which are these ones right here. And us not being able to one-shot these guys basically means we're not going to be able to get the SS tier guy, which is unfortunate. Let's go. There we go, the S tier guy. We need 7 keys. Yeah, we don't even have the SS quest. Alright, it's fine. Let's teleport here. Boom. SS quest is 0. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess we can kind of just AFK the guy for a little bit. Maybe that will, help us. I assume he's back here. They don't really hide the SS guys very much anymore. They're normally just by the S tier guys. Yeah, right here. So 287 DSXGNTL. Okay, cool. So 286. It's been about 10 seconds or so. He also does drop this. So he drops a back accessory, which is very good. And then he also drops a 0 mask, which is also pretty good. Okay. Well, we obviously do damage, so I think we only need to defeat him 5 times. I guess what we'll do is just kind of sit here AFK and defeat this guy a bunch. So I guess I'll see you guys back whenever I have this quest done, which will probably take a couple of hours, but I guess that's... Alright guys, so we are here. Let's see, we have this. So I did already unlock the stuff. I bought some of these thingies. So we also did AFK for like an hour or two for energy, and then we went back and defeated the guys. So there we go. So these guys max out 15. Okay, so we have a blue, which isn't too bad. 4x energy here. We have this one, which already got an epic, which is very... We got a phantom. Okay, 8x. Love that. Haven't gotten lucky like that in a while. Then we have this, which is... We need sap, wood, plant fiber, all this stuff to make better tools. So what are these tools? Are they just like whatever? Scientific material upgrades? So it looks like I just need a bunch of money, which I don't have much money, and then I get more materials. So do I get materials just from these guys? Yes, okay, I get materials from these guys. I'm assuming upgrading this means that I just get more materials whenever they drop, if I had to assume. I'm not really too sure. I don't have my damage team on or anything, but yeah, okay, I mean that's pretty cool. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so I guess what I gotta do is now, I guess I'm gonna sit here and spin for some guys. So, yeah, we got all the way up to the legendary. All right, so I'm just gonna sit here with my energy team on. Yeah, just make sure we have energy on. We also do, I forgot to do this. If we go all the way back up to our avatar leveling, Shizuku, whatever. There we go. We can max level. So it's at 6. It's gonna go up to maybe like 50. It's looking like maybe a little bit higher than 50. It looks like it's definitely gonna be a little bit higher than 50. About 65, 60 almost. Okay, cool. Yeah. What was our last one? Let's go to our avatars. Our last one was not that. That wouldn't have been too bad. 19. Okay, so like a 3x energy multiplier from that, if that's how that works. But let's have our energy on. Make sure we have everything on. Yeah. Stats on energy. Okay. And then let's see here. Boom. There we go. Okay, so we only have a couple hours for that actually. Yeah, let's open a bunch of these. There we go. We're definitely have to go grind that stuff more some other time, I guess. All right, let's put on a bunch of those. There we go. All right, so we're making 1.17 UQDR, which isn't too bad. Once I get to 30, I will rank up. And then we're going to just sit here and open up until we have a full theme of Supremes. And I'll see you guys back after that. Let's also make sure we have all this on. We are opening more as well because we do have the thing on that we did get the power. We got the cool new power. Okay, guys, well, I've AFK'd a lot, grinded a bunch. If we look here, we have a full team of the Supreme guys, which is really great. We have came back to area 27, to area 28. Wow. Okay, and we did the Susaku thing. We also grinded a bunch. Gias leveling. There we go. Boom. So we have 32k. That might be enough. It's looking like that's definitely not going to be enough, actually. Wow. Okay. But, I mean, it's definitely going up. Yeah, only 80. Okay, and then the S tier guys are the Phantoms. This, hold on. Let's look. So, the Gias leveling. Let's go the Gias Evolve. So, yeah, we have to get that to 100 as well on the Phantom. That's going to take a long time. That's going to take a long, long time, unless it's not very expensive. But let's go back over here. Okay, there is the Zero quest as well for that. I mean, I guess we can accept it for now. There's also a Supreme one. Wow, okay. All right, well, let's go over here. And I guess let's just farm up this until we get to max of this at least. Boom and boom. And if we look at this as well, the IQ, we do actually have a mythic now. It's pretty easy for us to actually get these. We can already, with our energy now, one-shot the guys, or at least close to one-shot the guys, which is really nice. And then all we have to do is just this. We, yeah, have the Phantom there. We have to get that. And then the scientific tools, I mean... oh, scroll up. I don't know how to... Yeah, we don't have enough of those, but we will eventually, I guess. And then... yeah, all this as well. Let's just max upgrade that, because why not? Alright, well, I'll see you guys back in just a little bit once we have our thing maxed out. Let's also put this on. Yeah, we do have the orbs on, so we have max drops, basically. I'll use 2 more potions. We are obviously running out of potions all the time. And then I'll see you guys back. And then what else we need to do, I don't really know, but we will figure it out whenever we come back. Alright, guys, well, let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so we have 100x. Okay, so we're going to leave that for now. Yeah, we could sit here with my aura on, with my drops aura, but I don't really want to do that. Let's go. We could do this quest. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, even with my drops aura and everything on, which I didn't have my drops aura on before, I still defeat these guys pretty fast. Which is nice. We could obviously go back. If we look at our achievements, the only thing I'm really missing are achievements. I am completely maxed out in literally everything besides, I guess, now my shadows. I've been saying that for a couple videos, but my shadows do need to be improved, which I'll do at some point. I was looking, and the shadow that I have, the Rimuru, compared to the Bellatrix, sorry, was not that big of an increase, so I wasn't going to do that. My fighters, obviously, I mean, they don't go up too much either, but we will get, you know, that sometime. But all we really need is to max out this. And then once we max out this, we just need to max out this last area, and then we are completely maxed. So if we look at this update, they literally just add stuff from Area 29. The rank up, exclusive packs, buffed Power of Suffering, reduced pity from across all gotchas, which is super great, and then all of that, which is cool as well. And then tomorrow, now the mini update will be coming out, so we'll check that out as well. But if you guys did enjoy this video, I think we're going to end it off here. Let's actually, before we do that, let's go to our rank up. We have that. We need 5 TQDR. Okay. Let's see here. Let's put on best for energy. Let's boom, boom. There we go. So we're getting a decent bit per click, and then we don't really have too many potions anymore, unfortunately. And we need more of these, unfortunately, as well. I think actually what I'm going to do is we do have a fair bit of restaurant keys and everything like that, so I'm going to go and AFK that for at least a little bit. But as you can see, we are making a QDDR, you know, we're probably making like 5, 10-ish a minute, so not too bad literally at all. There we go. We need, what, the 5 of the next, yeah, we should be able to get that in like maybe like 2 or 3 hours, something like that, so not too bad. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe, let me know what you guys think of update 25 in the comments below. I'll catch you guys in the next one.